I'm recording this video is for those people who can bring change in the system, like media and then politicians and Americans or displaced Americans who can bring change in the system, including F1 student workers and H1Bs newly arriving here, and everyone who knows the H1B subject. And as you know, H1B is a scam and 25 million Americans are displaced. These two, you may be well aware of it, one. And the main core point is, I want to address students' issues and OPTs, CPTs, and when they are entering the job market, and then newly arriving H1Bs, what are the problems? Already you know 25 million Americans are displaced and their problems, right? So already explained in couple of videos, truth versus hype, American displaced. So that's the reason I'm not stressing that point here. So I'm a student, for example. I got admission into a university. I got H1Bs. So I studied 2 years masters here. So I know doing illegal part-time job is unlawful. So I don't do, for example. So once I finish my masters, I got a card, whether it is OPT or CPT. So when I enter the full-time job, I will tell the client, I just did my masters in New Jersey, some X university, or maybe Y university in Texas, wherever, and I get a job. So case 1 is clear. Case 2, I get a OPT EAD card, right? So I approach an Indian inks. Another point is, many Indian inks, they go to universities or colleges and it's a scam. They bluff them by offering so many free gifts like Diwali crackers or whatever they offer them. So once they finish studies, they approach these Indian inks. They don't provide proper training. Check out myvisa.com or any online forums, man. If the student complain, they cancel their visas and they send them back to India when they are on H1B, right? So they promise they give a training, but they don't give a training. So if you want to really give a training, it costs $2,000. They have to send them to a good institute. They cannot hire somebody who do not know subject and then give them PDFs and read, right? And they lure them, or they fall into these guys' pitfall, traps. So that's what they are doing it. That you have to address it. Like media has to address it. Because students come here with a dream, right? But majority are spoiling their career here because they are building career on crime. Their parents also might ever, like for example, Tri-Valley University. What happened? And some universities, the students are studying in fake universities. When I contact, they did not respond. Who are connected to me on Facebook. So they are joining fake university means they are well aware of it. For example, in India, if you get IIT Chennai and then a college in remote area in Assam and AP border also, like Srikakulam, Orissa border, you got a street college, engineering college. So which college do you prefer? The same thing here also. I don't think students are innocent. They are preferring these fake universities for jobs, in order to not to spend more money. So they are preferring it. That's it. They visit those universities. I'm not speaking just like that. I did a lot of investigation, a lot of reading, a lot of gone through many sites. That's what I'm recording it for the change. See here, majority I'm speaking, not all. And when it comes to entering into the job market, it is 100%. 100% fake, right? Resumes. So they say 7 years local experience, this much money, hourly dollar billing. 10 years is this much. For example, I am 20 years old. I entered US after my BTech graduation in India, or maybe 21, 22 years. With 10 years of local fake experience, how can the client will believe by look at my face, or like I should be 30 years old, right? At least. One. Second, I fill up a form the moment I clear the telephone interview and all. And when I went for in-person interview, when I fill the form, background check form, I will show my driving license. I will write all details. That clearly tells I just arrived US in 2013. Like for example, I am giving a case, right? Today is 2015 May and 2013 May I came here. So that SSN 9 digits and driving license speak the truth. But resume speaks 10 years, right? Don't American clients not aware of this? If they are aware, then what is it called? See, when character is lost, everything is lost, man. There is no honesty. So Indian inks and layers, including unethical, illegal, unlawful layers and prime vendor, everybody knows it. It's a scam. It's a fake resume. One. And as a student, for example, every day I receive emails from students across the globe, not necessarily only India. So I have to tell them, right? This is what the world is. This America is fake world. You have to fake resumes. You have to know how to fake it, right? What is their truth, man? What is their honesty? So that is somebody has to fix this problem. One. So I enter the job. But since I studied masters in IT or non-IT or STEM or non-STEM, I don't know anything in Java, but I entered job with 7 years or 10 years. So what do? So I cannot, right? See, even the interview also I cannot attend. So then the Indian inks or layers will encourage somebody take $500 to enable call forward. For example, this is my phone. I enable call forward. Example I am giving. It goes to another device. That person will attend the telephone technical interview. Otherwise, how can this boy clear the telephone interview in Java or whatever the technologies, infrastructure management related, anything? So that is one scam. Second scam is once I enter into the job, I can't do, right? Because I may just finish masters. So again, this guy, whoever attend the telephone interview, will support hourly basis or $1,000 for 2 months. And it's all demand and supply. So one project he will survive. He will understand, oh, this is what the world is. Then second project he can manage on his own without support of him. Otherwise, he lost completely self-confidence and he wants only $5,000 a paycheck. Then he will call him every time whenever wants to change the project. That is, these two issues you have to fix it. Next one. So this guy is not aware of what is layer, some guys told me, sir, you are speaking English student. No, I am writing in favor of students and H1Bs, man, and displaced American. These three are my target. So when a student comes here, why do you need an employer, Indian Inc., right? You give them directly a green card or like HSMP UK model. So one Indian Inc. and he put resume and job site and then forward resumes to multiple layers. And the layer is nothing but a broker middleman who is a green card holder and US citizen by naturalization. He also works at the same client. For example, it's a bank client. So there are three layers. So the resume passes through 3 layers apart from his employer. And each one takes $10 to $45 a cut and he goes to bank. This guy is also working at the bank. That's what I'm saying, unlawful, right? So where is the system? Where is America monitoring it? All these layers, why are they allowing them? So this is a case of the student. But if a MS H1B newly arrived from India, he will also face the same music. And H1B, lot of issues. He cannot change the employer. And my close good friend Ravi says H1B itself is a scam, except who are entering through top 10 companies. Rest are all backdoor entry. It's a scam, I agree. But they enter through backdoor entry into America. But how come you allow a green card holder and US citizen? How can he play unethical, illegal, unlawful layer and loot his money, right? He bite his money, right? H1B or MS student's money and the client money, right? Why America is allowing this? So much of mafia they formed and taking the grip of entire IT industry, unjustly damaged by Indians and many layers. I also seen Americans, but majority are Indians. That's what they are totally looting the money and forming all the layers. And that is one case. Next case is Americans are displaced because they are taking a lot of money is the idea, or they are not working. These are the two allegations. So $80 an hour they are getting, but any Indian inks, they promise or they write on the visa application form they will pay $80 to an H1B worker and they bring in, but they don't pay reality $80 an hour, right? Because these many layers are there, they will take it and finally you will get $25 an hour. So what is America doing? If you are a politician watching this video or media you are watching this video or anybody from America has the authority to fix these problems or watching this video, what is America doing? Why are you allowing these many layers in America? And to quote another example, for example, I have a friend, good friend, best friend, whatever, Edison, New Jersey, everywhere. They say, Kumar, give me your resume. I got a green card. Then I said, what do you do? He will forward it to his employer, his ex-employer. So then I asked, what does he do? He will forward to next layer. Then what is that guy do? He will forward to next layer. What is this, man? Already I got fed up with layers and no, what's wrong? I'm giving a job. So there is a job opening. So you give me a resume. I take only $5 to $10 or $20. I'll give. I really hate Indians to see as a layers here. It doesn't matter. My good friends, they don't agree. My concept completely against the vendors. But see, when you measure, when the whole body got cancer and only this part is okay, then what do? Do you cut this hand and keep it with you or kill all the body? That's what happening in America, man. It's a fake world. We made everything fake. I don't know whether you ride every house or every business house or you check their audits. And this on top of it, overtime is 1.5 hours. I explained. Time 1 day off. That also overtime. Many companies, they do not pay overtime. Many means many. Whether client release or prime vendor release, employers, they don't release. They write on Facebook, online, everywhere, but nobody is coming forward because we are indentured servitude. Because we want green card, right? We die for green card. So we don't want to complain about employer or anybody. I'm not specifying my case. Fortunately, my employer is good. So many cases, majority. So they don't come forward. We want green card. We die for green card. We do slavery for green card. So fix the problem, man. Already 25 million Americans displaced. And on the other hand, every H1B trying to get a wife, is a spouse or her spouse, another full-time job or a job. So as for recent studies, I understand every H1B in New Jersey earning not less than 80 to 100K. And spouse also earning 100K, 200K. For example, husband earning 200K, spouse also earning 100K, 300K. Then they do a lot of side business, lot of jobs. On the other hand, Americans are displaced, right? So what do? We fake resumes, we enter into the job, right? Whether green card or US citizen by naturalization, anybody, it's a fake resume totally. For example, my spouse sitting in kitchen for 10 years, if I get a green card, she go as a software testing, then QM, then Java, then .NET, wherever market demand skills. Then what about Americans? They already displaced, right? So the rest of the Americans also totally will be displaced by Indians, no doubt. Next time, I'm also doubtful whether if I live in next 20 years, my son may not get a job here because H1B or student workers will get a job. He has to come for MS if I go back to India today. That is the best option I see now. That much, they ripped totally. They made this as a pimping business. You know, right? In India and everywhere, they sell girls in the center, Mumbai, Red Light area or other areas. In Indra, AP, Telangana, several places it is there. So from West Bengal, other places. Some come because of poverty, some they kidnap and they sell it in the girls. And the girls try to identify her customer own. But the center where she is living, that man and the brokers, they take money. That's why I come to America through a company. Like I means a H1B come to America through a consultancy. He look for his project. But the layers and middlemen, brokers and the Indian employer will take money. So is it not a prostitution? We don't need to sleep with the client, but it's a prostitution, right? That's how our guys, they made it as a pimping business. I don't know what America is watching this and enjoying all this nonsense, including the media also, because when I was in India, when I thought of America dream, I didn't expect all this nonsense, bloody bullshit here. From 1995 to 2008, I gave several student visa attempts. My first H1B was rejected. Then I thought America is something great, something heaven, lot of stuff. We can establish, we can earn good money, we can start business there, or we can come back to India and start business. So all that is nonsense. We are doing business here, 90% are breaching US laws, immigration laws. Not knowing this, parents back home, when I was in India, right, several towns, villages, when I told my son-in-law went in US, he started a company, he took 100 people, 1000 people. What is all that bullshit, man? Now I realize H1B, H1B itself is a scam. If I start a company, I can also take $6,000 from India and various nations and I can bring them here. I can throw them on the streets. They'll die and get a project and then I loot. That's what everybody is doing. I can also do, right? Something has to fix it. You guys have to fix this chronic problem, very serious problem. How to fix it? Lot of scams, and on top of it, POs, all these vendors, they register companies, 13 million websites are there. They don't have tie up each other. They do all kind of things, and they something good vendor, preferred vendor, all that, and H1Bs suffer. What is this? Just cancel H1B and kick out. I'm not saying do this or do that. You think of it, you analyze. I gave in inputs, right? This is the crux of the problem. This is the core issue and tip of the iceberg. There is a bigger issue if you start digging it. If you can't find, you come with me. I will show you. I will walk you. You come with your camera. I will walk you through whatever the path I have gone, because I already wrote a book and along with friend, H1B Indians Immigration Board confrontational book. We kept a copy of it, soft copy, and writing posts on various topics. You go through it. Lot of information we wrote, and you come with me with camera. I will take you through all these scams, how people do. What else do you need? How long we suffer, right? We already suffered there, still suffering. People fight, anti-caste, anti-reservation, reservation. They loot my job. We came here and we post American jobs. So where do Americans go and complain? I even see there is a big clash will arise out of this poaching of jobs. Something seriously America has to fix it. Thanks for watching this video. Please let me know if you have any questions. H1B@usa.com, Kumar Exclusive @yahoo.com. Thanks for watching this video. Let me know if you have questions on this video.